Every day in the USA, people find themselves in court.
This is the matter of Jasmine Latham and Haley Staff, file 25-20098-PH. My name is Judge Hesselink, coming to you from the District Court in Otsego County. If I could have parties and the attorneys state their names for the record, please, starting with Mr. Rolla.
Thank you. Good morning. For the record, on behalf of the state of Michigan, Mike Rolla from the Otsego County Prosecuting Attorney's Office.
Thank you. See the parties. Ms. Latham is here. Ms. Staff is here. And I see a Mark Goff. Mr. Goff, what is your relationship to this case?
I'm here in support of Miss Staff.
You intend to be a witness today?
I didn't know that was an option, but I don't think so.
All right. I just wanted to make sure if we're going to have witnesses, I need to make sure that they're not listening to the other witnesses. So, Mr. Rolla, which side are you representing?
As the plaintiff in this particular case is pro per pursuant to statute, my office is appearing on this matter on behalf of the state to see that the court's orders are enforced appropriately.
Thank you. All right. I see that there's been an order to show cause filed at the end of July that alleges the following. Count one says, I, being Jasmine Latham, had reported Haley posting about me to the police on the 23rd of this month, which would have been July. Paragraph 2 says Mark Goff had posted about me. After that, she called my fiance Eric angry and her grandma messaged him. And paragraph 3, I've received backlash and videos on, I think that's Snapchat. So those are the allegations that have been brought on order to show cause. Mr. Rolla, how do you wish to proceed?
We plan on asking to have Ms. Latham put under oath and then ask some questions for her with the court's permission.
All right. Ms. Latham, would you raise your right hand, please, so I can swear you in?
She's still muted, Judge. There we go.
In the audio, I'm so sorry.
All right. Do you swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right. Mr. Rolla, go ahead with your questions.
Thank you. And as a preliminary matter, I'd ask the court to take judicial notice of the fact that a personal protection order was signed in this file in case number 25-298-PH, which had conditions that the respondent was not to be contacting the victim nor commit acts which would otherwise be stalking under the statute 75411H or I.
So noted.
Thank you. Please state your name for the record, ma'am.
My name is Jasmine Latham.
And you're going to have to speak up too because we're recording. Okay, ma'am?
Is this better?
Yes, it is. Thank you.
My name is Jasmine Latham.
Ms. Latham, are you familiar with a Haley Staff?
Yes,
How are you familiar with this individual?
she is the mother of the child to my fiance,
And your fiance's name is?
Eric Staff.
Now, did there come a point in time where you requested a personal protection order in regards to Ms. Staff?
I'm sorry, what was that you cut out on my end?
Was there a time where because of actions taken by Ms. Staff, you requested and were granted a personal protection order?
Yeah.
And that's the same one the court just took judicial notice of, correct, ma'am?
Correct.
And for briefly, can you tell the court what was the original basis for requesting that and getting it granted, if you know?
The original basis was she had continued to harass me for about 2 years now, and it has turned into online stuff where she posted the town I live in and talked about that, talked about my children's names, shared photos of me to people who wanted to harm me.
And after that was granted, was there a condition put in it to your knowledge that prevented Ms. Staff or others on her behalf from posting about you in social media?
I thought there was, yes.
Pardon me?
I said I thought there was, yes.
And did there come a point in time where you noticed new postings after the personal protection order was authorized by the court?
Yes.
Can you tell the court what occurred?
Miss Staff had posted about me on a TikTok repost. It's, I'm not sure, you know, what Facebook is. It's kind of like where you share something and you can add your, I guess, 2 cents. Where she had put, I don't let her communicate with the father of her child. And I can't remember exactly what else, but that's definitely what stuck. I don't have my evidence with me today.
Now, did you take the opportunity to make screenshots or copies of these messages?
Yes, I
And
submitted.
did you attach those to your petition for a show cause for the violation of personal protection order?
Yes.
And how did you make these screenshots?
They were sent to me.
And did you look at those screenshots?
Yes.
And the ones that you attached to your personal protection order, are they those same screenshots that were sent, posted on the internet in violation, in your opinion, of the personal protection order that you attached to your current request for a violation?
Yes.
Did you alter or change them in any way other than making copies of them? At this point in time, Your Honor, we'd ask to have marked the copy of the screenshots that was provided to the court as People's Exhibit, or I should say, I'm sorry, Petitioner's Exhibit number 1 for the purposes of this hearing.
How many pages am I
I
looking
think
at?
it's
I've
17
got
pages,
some.
Judge. And I'm counting pages as front and back. One page, one side would be one page. The second page would be the back side, Judge. So there's not a total of 17 separate pages of documents because they're two-sided documents, at least the copies that were provided to my office.
Well, I've got 19 pages.
My apologies, Judge, you're correct. It's 19 pages.
All right. Those 19 pages have been marked as exhibit number 1.
And before I move for its admission, Judge, I allow, of course, as allowed by or required by court rule, the other side, if they want to voir dire as to the accuracy of these documents. With the court's permission, of course.
Certainly. Ms. Staff, what that means is Mr. Rolla has had me mark those as a proposed exhibit. You have the right to question the witness about the authenticity of those documents at this time. Do you wish to do so, or do you wish to reserve that and wait until it's your turn to cross-examine the witness?
I'd like to wait my turn.
All right, go ahead, Mr. Rolla.
Now, as to these documents, what makes you believe that they were sent to you either by Ms. Staff herself or on her behalf?
Can you elaborate the documents that you were talking about, please?
Yeah, you said that you thought these were posted in violation of the personal protection order, correct? And why do you believe that these were posted by either Ms. Staff or someone on her behalf in violation of the order? What about what information in the documents lead you to know that they were from her effectively?
It was on her TikTok profile.
Okay, you have to speak up, ma'am.
It was on her TikTok profile.
And was there information contained in there that dealt with things that you know she would personally know and she would know you would personally know?
Yes.
What type of things specifically as to you or your children or the situation between you and her?
There's only a few people, which it is her, Mark, my fiance Eric, and myself that have been involved in this journey of co-parenting between them. So she is the only one that would be able to assume I withhold them from communication.
Now, were you specifically named in any of these text or Snapchats information?
No.
Then how do you specifically know they were about you?
One of the posts were talking about my baby daddy's girlfriend, and to my knowledge, she only has one father of her child that is currently Earthside.
And is that child referred to in any way, shape, or fashion by any name or nickname?
No,
Who is Grace Bug?
Grace Bug is Grace Lynn.
Pardon me?
Grace Bug is Grace Lynn.
And who is that person? What connection does that person have to you?
Grace Lynn is my fiance, Eric Staff, and Haley Staff's child in common.
So that particular mention as of Grace Bug tells you what?
Can you read the mention to me, please? I don't have the evidence in front of me to know
All
exactly.
right. For example, there's a post, it says Mark Goff is with Haley Lee Ann, just missing Grace Bug, then would have everything needed for a perfect evening. Enjoy your Saturday, everyone. Posted apparently at about 12:45 p.m. What does that mean to you? How do you know that that's from Haley or from, if you know who a Mark Goff is?
That post was not the initial post that I was trying to include as a documentation. That post was just something that had to have been on the page. The documentation that I was including into evidence was Mark Goff using very vulgar language. And he had later messaged, I had later messaged him asking him to remove it, where he said it was about his ex, but even in those comments, people had asked if it was about an ex, and he said it was nothing nobody was thinking. And it was very coincidental to me. Right after I report to the police Haley is violating my protection order, he goes and posts that and tells me to report that too.
Now, as to some of these posts that were made, did you recognize the person shown in the posts
Yeah, what do you mean?
as being whom?
I recognize who made the post, yes.
Did they have their face picture on any of these posts?
They have their profile picture. Haley's TikTok was a picture of Gracelyn as a baby. And Mark's Facebook is a picture of him and Gracelyn.
So you knew they were about you?
Yeah.
No question in your mind?
Not a single doubt.
And you said that this was posted in a manner that caused you to be bothered in some way?
Yes, because
How?
in Mark's comments of his post, there are women saying they are ride or die females for him. To me, that tells me if you're a ride or die, you're willing to do whatever to help him, even if that includes harming you.
At this point in time, Judge, I believe a sufficient foundation has been made to admit the posted documents. And I'd move for their admission at this time.
Ms. Latham, you said that you got these from Ms. Staff's TikTok.
They were sent by my friend. But yes,
They were sent by who?
my friend.
So somebody else sent you something that you think is from Ms. Staff.
Correct.
So you didn't directly receive a comment or a post or any of this documentation.
Correct. My friend had sent it to me because they found it off their profiles.
They found it where?
Off of their profiles.
So they went on to Ms. Staff's profile to get it?
Because due to her constantly harassing me and posting private details about my life and my children's life, my friends had genuine fear for my safety and wanted to make sure.
I didn't ask, ma'am, I didn't ask you any of that. I simply want to know where this stuff came from. If it's on somebody's TikTok, does that mean it's out in the public?
Yes, it was publicly posted.
But it was not sent to you.
It was not directly sent to me though.
And Judge, I can perhaps help clarify for the court that situation a little bit further, if I may.
Go ahead.
Did you have something done to prevent Ms. Staff from directly posting things to you?
Get my original copy of my protection order, please.
Right, but did you do something to prevent receiving things from Ms. Staff?
No, I don't know how I would prevent people from their own will of sending me stuff.
Is anything blocked? Did you have the ability to do that?
To block my own friends?
To block Miss Staff sending you things directly?
Oh, I have had Miss Staff block, yes.
And when did you have that done?
I think we've had each other blocked May or April
Of what year?
2025.
And that was before or after the personal protection order was issued? Pardon me?
Before.
So it's a situation where you're saying that this was just posted publicly, but you couldn't get it because you had already blocked Ms. Staff.
Correct. And she, to my knowledge, has me blocked as well.
And again, I understand that wasn't the question I asked. So that's why you think she just posted this believing you would see it as well.
Correct.
And that's your reason for requesting the violation under the personal protection order, correct, ma'am? I don't believe any further questions of this witness, Judge.
All right, you asking for these documents to be admitted then, Mr. Rolla?
Yes, I did move for that, Judge. I was waiting for the court's ruling.
All right, thank you. Ms. Staff, do you have an objection to these documents being admitted?
Yes, I do.
What is that objection?
Well, first of all, my TikTok profile has been public, which is now deleted off of my phone because I don't want to be involved in this in any way. I'm 6 months pregnant, and I feel as if this is just an attempt to get my
Hey,
daughter.
ma'am, hang on just a second. And I know that you're not represented by an attorney, so I want to try to be clear about what I'm asking you. I'm not asking you right now whether you disagree or agree with the allegations. I'm simply asking whether you agree or disagree with whether or not this exhibit should be admitted as evidence.
Well, the post from Mark Goff, there are comments on there that was not included in the packet that she submitted to the court, which clearly stated that Mark Goff was speaking about his ex-girlfriend.
Your Honor, I'm going to object to that as being hearsay.
Well, it's
She's not
it's a
even witnessing
basis.
to that.
It's a basis for the evidence coming in or not. I suppose if it's incomplete. So one of your reasons is, ma'am, you think that the evidence is incomplete. Is that
Yes, sir.
correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Is there any other basis upon which you object to the exhibit being admitted?
A couple of the pages where it says that a user had commented on her profile. There's no way to prove that was me, nor did I do that. That's just somebody anonymously commenting on her social media. And then the friends that would have sent her Mark Goff's Facebook posts, Mark has nothing to do with this, so does not know Miss Latham or Eric Staff, for that matter, just that they are together and Eric Staff is the father of our shared daughter. So I feel that somebody had went out of their way to look on Mark Goff's profile to see if anything was supposedly being posted about Miss Latham, and a lot, like I said, the Facebook post was incomplete. A lot of the comments weren't included in Miss Latham's evidence, as well as messages from Jasmine to Mark Goff. He had clarified to her that that was not about her.
Who is Mark Goff to you?
Mark Goff is the father of my unborn child and my current boyfriend.
All right. That's why I asked if he was going to be a witness, and he said he didn't know.
No.
But you're not intending to call him today?
No.
But you're telling me all of this stuff that he supposedly knows.
I'm confused. I'm sorry.
So fine. That's why I'm having a problem with this whole case, trying to do it via Zoom. I got 19 pages here, none of which anybody has specifically identified as anything to do with this case. Ms. Latham has said she doesn't even have the stuff in front of her. I got 19 pages that I'm supposed to make some sort of sense out of. Ms. Staff is telling me that some of this is from Mark Goff, who's here, but she doesn't want to use as a witness. I'm not doing this via Zoom. There's no way in the world that I'm going to make any sense of any of these documents without people in front of me specifically looking at a piece of paper and telling me this means this. I got two ladies who can't seem to get along with each other telling me things that other people told them and sent to them and making decisions about certain things without even talking to each other. I mean, this is ridiculous.
I agree.
I'm sorry. I'm not wasting my time. I'm not wasting anybody else's time today. We're done today. We're going to reschedule this for a hearing in front of me with everybody present. Ms. Staff, if you're going to tell me things that supposedly Mark Goff did or didn't do or knew or didn't know, I need to hear that from him. I can't hear that from you.
Okay,
Ms.
it was just
Latham,
included in
hang on. I get it.
Sorry.
I understand. You're not a lawyer, and I'm not mad at you, but I just want you to understand I have limitations on what I can do and I can't do. Mr. Goff, you're not even a part of this case yet, as far as I know. So I'm not answering a question from you. So here's the deal. If you're going to do this without an attorney, Ms. Staff, you still have to play by the rules of evidence. And I can't listen to you tell me what somebody else said. That same rule applies to Ms. Latham too. If she got information from somebody else about something that she thinks that you may have said, I gotta follow the rules of evidence on all of these things. So all I'm saying to both of you is I need specifics about who did what and when, and I need it from the horse's mouth. That is, I need to know the person that said it and the person that did it, not somebody's aunt or cousin or second brother-in-law sent it to me 14 days ago and now I'm going to use it in court. That's not how it works. Does everybody understand that?
Sure.
All right. So next time we come to court, I'm not going to have, well, I don't have my evidence in front of me kind of stuff. You're either prepared for court or you're not. If you're not prepared for court, the case is getting tossed. If you are prepared for court, I'm going to listen to both sides carefully and evenly, and you're going to tell me where you got it and when you got it and who you got it from and what it means, and each page we're going to talk about. Is everybody clear on that?
Yes,
Yes,
Your Honor.
sir.
All right. So you get a notice from the court as to when I have some time available next time. Ms. Latham, you're going to need to speak with Mr. Rolla if he's going to represent you in the future. You're going to need to answer the questions that he has to get ready for this hearing. Ms. Staff, I would suggest that you get an attorney. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. You're entitled to represent yourself, but it's difficult to do that and follow the court rules when you don't know what they are. And again, I'm not demeaning you in any way. Most people don't know what they are. That's why it's hard to represent yourself. Okay. But if you're going to bring in people and say to me, somebody else said this, I need to hear it from that person. You understand?
Yes,
All
sir.
right. That's all for today then. We'll send out a new notice and we'll get started again, and we'll start over from the beginning. I'm not holding it against anybody for today's purposes, but we'll start over from the beginning. I'll let you have every say that you're entitled to have. All right? All right. That's all for today.
Would Ms. Staff be eligible for a court-appointed attorney, or do we have to hire one?
Would who? No, there's no
Well,
court-appointed attorney on this.
Okay.
No,
That was
it's not a criminal matter.
okay.
So she's going to have to either find her own or do it on her own and figure out what the rules are at the next hearing. All right. Thank you. That's all.
Thank you.